go. Swap and swap. Had fun and games getting onto the trailer that I had to pick up. It was
After 600 feet, go right on the roundabout and take the third exit, A6, Burton Latimer bypass.
It was I couldn't hook onto it because the kingpin was so high up. The back of the trailer was so low down because it dumped all the air out of it. But I couldn't get underneath it. Well, I could get underneath it, I just couldn't latch on. There was no air in the trailer, so I tried raising it that way, but it was absolutely devoid of all air.
After 300 feet, go left on the roundabout and take the first exit, A14, towards Rothwell.
I had my suspension raised as high as I could go. Still couldn't get under it. I was about an inch shy of it latching. So I got it in as far as I could go, and then I connected all the airlines up. Then I could raise the back of the trailer up. Raise the back of the trailer so that I could connect up. But that's shunters. They should have raised the air, put the air into the trailer. So I mean, it was that bad that the legs weren't even on the ground. It was just sat on the three axles. The legs were a good 4 or 5 inches off the ground. They were just dangling. So I'm sure that's going to be built on in there. So we're lovely and light now. I've only got a 20-foot one on the back, empty. It's a warm old day.
1.2 miles, take the exit, 8A43, towards Northampton.
17 degrees. Warm. Lovely. Long may this continue. To Northampton, it's the one I want.
After half a mile, take the exit, 8A43, towards Northampton, then go left on the roundabout and take the first exit. Take the exit, 8, then go left on the roundabout and take the first exit.
Nice little run down now. got plenty of time to get on the docks and either back to the yard or up the road.
On the roundabout and take the first exit, A43, towards Northampton. Go left on the roundabout and take the first exit.
Cars come round here too fast for me to go. Wait, there's absolutely nothing there. There's a Costa in there. I wonder how long there it will be before there's either a KFC or a Burger King or McDonald's or something like that. It's got to be in there. What they should have done is put a truck stop in there. No, that would be too much of an issue, I suspect. So I don't understand, because you'll make bloody good money from that. It's guaranteed business every day. Yeah, so I don't quite understand why somebody wouldn't. Countryside to drive back through. Church over there with a spire. Two, one either side, one to my left, one to my right. I don't know what villages they are. Little Cransley to my left, I think it is. What's to me right? Lovely looking church down there. Back through all the roundabouts again. Lamport Hall.
Cross the roundabout and take the first exit, A43.
Car to my right. I thought it was a good idea to get in that, try to overtake me there, because there's only one lane on exit.
For 4.5 miles.
Right hand lanes for going right. Sun's out, so the colours should be good. So hope everybody's all right. No one's feeling too bad. We were discussing over the weekend what we thought we would do for Christmas. I think I'm going to pretend to have COVID, so we don't have to see anyone. me, or is it, you know? I just can't. I just can't be asked. I normally take a bit of time off over Christmas, you know, between Christmas and New Year, and so not going to this year. So we want our days off to go to either France or Holland, so I can gain a few more days. You know, have the statutory time off and then save the days. It's dead time, especially if we're not going anywhere. Although it's nice to have time off, not if we're doing nothing. So he's slowing down, turning left. We've got no plans to go abroad at Christmas. Did wonder whether we would go to see Kira's dad. I don't think Kira's. I think about going over in November, I think. Or early part of December. I think there was some talk of them coming over in November, actually. Thinking about it, it would be nice. So they'll come and stay with us. They can have the delights of the cats jumping on their heads. Oh, it's quite warm and that sun's shining through. I have to put my sunnies on. So we've come to a bit of a, oh, that was the other thing, we've come to a bit of a conclusion about how we're gonna get to France. We've thought there's lots of different ways of doing it, but there's a few things that have to drop into place before we can do it, and unfortunately I can't talk about those yet. When I can, you'll be the first to know. So we just need a couple of things, two things to drop into place. And once those two things have dropped into place, we're good to go. And those two things could take 6 to 12 months. So, houses round by us are selling like you wouldn't believe it how fast they're selling. They're just because there's very few, where we live there's very few, and because we've got the national, we've got a forest, the new forest all around us. A building is regulations are just you just can't build. So new houses within the area are negligible, and those new houses that are being built in the few places where they can get planning permission are so expensive, it's just unbelievable.
Cross the roundabout and take the second exit.
When we had our house valued a couple of months ago, well, about probably 6 to 8 weeks ago, and it was 30 grand more than what we expected it to be, which is good. just excellent. But the problem you have is forget the all about visas and all that lot. We're really. It's that's all in hand. That's all in hand. But the buying of the property is the awkward bit. Now you could buy blind.
After half a mile,
You see something on the.
and take the first exit, A43, Kettering Road.
You see something on the internet and you just go, oh, I like the look of that. I'll go. I'm putting an offer in. I'm buying it. But you're buying blind. Not the best thing to do unless we can manage to get over there, which again is awkward, not always practical, and certainly not an easy thing to do. So, what we've decided to do is when the stars align,
Cross the roundabout and take the first exit,
And we're ready.
A43, Kettering Road.
is that we'll go over and rent for as long as it takes us to find the place that
After
we
half a
want.
mile, cross the roundabout and take the second exit, Thorpeville.
The gorgeous Kira will continue to work. She can work from anywhere. There's hoops to jump through that as well, so yeah, we're fully aware of that. So there's all sorts of implications, so we know. So that's and then we'll go from there. We'll go from there. I'll spend my days house hunting, researching property. We can both go and have a look.
And take the second exit, A43, Thorpeville.
And then, if we have to, we'd have two options then. Either because we've sold up, we've sold in the UK. We thought about keeping the house and renting it out. It's just fraught with problems and aggravation. It's, but we had a right heart, and I said to Kira, I said, look, if something happens to me, what would you do? And because she grew up in Holland, she doesn't regard the UK as her home. Her dad still lives in Holland. He's her dad's still over there. He's been over there for 40 plus years, 45 plus years. So Kira has never thought of the UK as her home. She's British. She regards Holland as home. And she said, you know what? I'd probably go back to Bergen. I'd probably get a little place in Bergen or Alkmaar, and it'd probably be Bergen. It's a town she grew up in. She's got from as a child, from the age of 4, all the way up to the age of 18, and continuously went back. Continuously gone back all her life. Her dad still lives in the same house from when she was 4.
After a quarter of a mile, cross the roundabout and take the third exit, A43, Lumbertuts Way.
So she has no inclination to come back to the UK, and she said, we'll turn it around with you then. What would you do? And I
Cross
said,
the roundabout and take the third exit.
I'm happy to live wherever I feel that is home, and I don't feel, I can't say for definite that I wouldn't come back to the UK, but
Take the exit, A43, Lumbertuts Way.
there's nothing. I love France. It might be the case I'd move to Holland. I don't know. It really does depend, doesn't it? There's lots of things to take into consideration, but I wouldn't want to come back to where we are in New Milton. That's for certain. That's not my home. It's a place I live, but it's not home. Kira feels the same. So we had a good chat about that. That was good, and like I say, so we do have a bit of a plan. So we're just going to wait for the stars to evolve. But what I want to, and this is for some of the you know, is, thinking about how this, what I do, will.
After a quarter of a mile, cross the roundabout
With
and
videoing.
take the second exit, A43, Lumberton's Way.
Will carry on. I think it'll be quite exciting. I'm going to try and record as much as I can of the process and
Cross the roundabout and take the second exit.
where we are, how we're doing it, how it's going to pan out. And I hope that, I'd like to think that some of you that have been with me for a while and will follow me along, follow us along. I think it was something that I think Peter, you said it, mate. Like we regard those that have been watching for a while, and you leave comments on a while, and you regard them as a friend, and that's 100% right. We've never met, we've never spoken, but there's a few people, and there's a whoa, come on in, my son. Jeez. Oh, come on in and slam the brakes on then. But it's I don't know, it's weird, isn't it? It's strange, but no, that is a good, you know. So I hope people do stick around. If it does, which it will do, it will change in the future. But like I've always said, this isn't a trucking channel. It's what I do, but it's not a trucking channel. It's recording a bit of social history of myself.